Hey now, and welcome to Stern Talk, everybody. I'm your host, B.O.S, bringing you another classic video. Tonight's episode is Dame Dat Dune. This is a parody of the game show called Dame Dat Dune. This is a game where listeners call in and try to guess the song that Crackhead Bob is singing. George Harvey, a.k.a. Crackhead Bob, comes into the studio to sing some Van Halen songs and be announced as the next lead singer of Van Halen. This is back in the day when Van Halen was secretly trying to find a new singer. They had went through David Lee Roth and of course went through Sammy Hagar. Now they were trying to find a new lead singer, and the staff at the Stern Show loved this bit so much they said, let's bring Crackhead Bob back and play Name That Tune. But Crackhead Bob unfortunately can't say Name That Tune, so they named the game the way Crackhead Bob would say it, Dame Dat Dune. This E-Show video is made up of the two nights. This episode has both Bob Sings Van Halen and the Name Dat Dune game. George Harvey, a.k.a. Crackhead Bob, unfortunately was hooked on crack cocaine and smoked so much of it, he had a stroke. He couldn't say his real name, George, so that's why he started calling himself Bob. And of course, the Howard Stern Show dubbed him Crackhead Bob. Unfortunately, George died back in 2016, and he's missed by a bunch of people. Crackhead Bob will forever be known as the greatest whackbacker ever. I really miss seeing Crackhead Bob on the show. He was super funny every time he was on the show. This was one of his greatest bits of all time. So let's check it out together.
We found out that Bob is very funny when he sings.
Yeah. I get up! Dun, down!
Let's play Dame Dat Dune. Dame Dat Dune. Where's Crackhead Bob? Crackhead Bob's weird. He just sits.
He sort of looks like he's sleeping a lot.
Yeah,
and now it's time for
Dame Dat Dune.
That's right, Bob. Dame Dat Dune with Crackhead Bob, where we try to figure out what song Crackhead Bob is singing.
There he is.
Okay with me.
It's okay with me. There he is, Crackhead Bob. He's holding his arm down. He's a pisser, man. He's like the guy, Crackhead Bob, of course, for those of you who don't know Crackhead Bob, he was a regular speaking guy. You know, he had a regular job, he had kids.
I wish we had tape before.
And he got into, yeah, I know. Do you have any tape of your voice before you were on crack?
Any videotape?
I don't know.
Or get close to the mic.
I don't know.
From like your kids' birthday parties or anything?
Yeah, were you ever recorded?
That's at Jesus.
I actually know what he wants to say.
What does he want to say? Yes, that's it. He has tape.
I think he wants to say that was before there were video cameras.
Yeah.
Oh. You don't think there was any tape? You've never heard your voice, had your voice tape recorded before you went on crack?
I think no.
I think no.
I think so.
I think so. Oh, you think so? You think no or think so?
I don't know.
You don't even know.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, if anybody has tape of Crackhead Bob when he was George and he had a regular life, and when he smoked the crack, he got so into crack, Robin,
Yes.
that he began to even stroke out. And even though he started to stroke out, he kept smoking the crack. He couldn't stop smoking the
Yeah,
crack.
'cause that's the most interesting thing to me, that he had this happen to him once and he came back.
Right.
And then he smoked the crack again.
Right.
And it became permanent.
And then he became cracked. So
I'm a that's.
wait a minute. Did you just say the F word? He just said the F word. Don't use the F word. All right. That clearly he got out the F word. No, what he did was he smoked the crack and then he went back to the crack again and did this to himself.
Yeah.
Now the whole total right-hand side of your body is shut down. 1, 2, 3. And
all of it broken. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
and even I noticed with your arm, like Dr. Strangelove, it creeps up and you have to smack it back down. And yeah. What is that all about? What goes on there? What happened? Your arm just creeps up on you?
Yeah, because I'm nervous now.
You're nervous.
The oldest.
When you're nervous, your arm goes up.
Yeah.
All right. And then what do? You take your hand and you push it down again? I see. And also,
Down, yeah.
Crackhead Bob has several new tattoos. He has the entire Howard Stern 92.3 K-Rock logo on his arm. He has the Robin Quivers picture, Howard Stern picture.
And
Those are the worst tattoos ever. I don't know who did those tattoos on Crackhead Bob's arm, but they should be fired and not in the tattoo business. Forget the big K-Rock logo. Check out the caricature of Robin and Howard. It is terrible.
there
And an E Entertainment logo on his arm as well.
but not you.
Ganji.
No,
Doug?
Stuttering John?
No, okay, bye-bye. Then,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You just got here.
no, but after,
Right.
a woman's gonna,
A moment.
All right, listen to me. No one knows what you're talking about.
Mary Doe.
Mary Doe?
And that's it.
You got Mary
Yeah.
Jo on your arm? Oh, Mary Jo looked at your arm?
Yeah.
And what did she say?
She went, yeah, that's it.
Come on, Bob, I'm looking at your tattoos here. It's Howard. And Robin. 92.3 K-Rock.
She went, yeah, that's it.
Wait. You mean you had a conversation in the green room with Mary Jo but a few ago?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And she looked at your arm to see all the different tattoos. And she
Yes.
noticed the one of myself and Robin and
Yes.
the logo.
Yes.
And the E Entertainment logo.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, that's it?
No, that's that.
She knew it was Howard and Robin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, what's so astounding about that? The woman is of normal intelligence. Yeah, anyone could see that to me.
Maybe
and Robin.
Bob thinks that's an accomplishment.
Yeah. She's a smart woman.
You know what's funny about that logo?
What?
He's got it tattooed on. I think we had that for like a month, and we've already changed that logo.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not even a logo anymore.
Yeah, it's not even a logo. Yeah, it's the biggest, ugliest logo I ever saw. It's the
No,
biggest
but
round,
that's
big
me.
blotch on your arm.
Come on now.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right, calm down. Now, listen, we found
Okay.
out when we did the Van Halen bit with Crackhead Bob.
Yeah.
Yes.
We did a great bit, right?
Yeah.
Should I replay that in case someone missed
It's
it?
wonderful.
Where's the Van Halen bit, Fred? Give me that, will you? What's the matter with you?
Yes or no?
We found out that Bob is very funny when he sings.
Yeah.
And
He's very funny all the time.
this was the bit.
All the time.
Here is the bit.
Bed, Dr. Peter.
We found out that Bob is very funny when he sings.
Yeah.
And
He's very funny all the time.
this was the bit.
All the time.
Here is the bit. Here's the bit.
Now that Sammy Hagar is out of Van Halen and David Lee Roth is back on welfare and totally out of the question, is there anyone charismatic enough to be the new frontman for Van Halen? Well, make way for Crackhead Bob.
So, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it and get that loud. So, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it and you're that night.
Van Halen, featuring new lead singer, Crackhead Bob.
Dr. Peter.
Crackhead Bob and Van Halen.
I got up. And I was down. I got up. Knocking on down.
Jerry sings like he's got a mouthful of marbles, but he's certainly less annoying than Sammy Hagar and much more controllable than David Lee Roth.
Touching it low, touching it with those. I'm saying, don't you go, do it, those. Don't saying.
Crackhead Bob may look like Curly from the Three Stooges and drag his foot like Bob Dole's dance instructor, but can he rock? Face it, since Eddie quit drinking, Van Halen has really been dull. But with Crackhead Bob as the new lead singer, the songs will never sound the same.
This is gonna take. That is my. This is love. This is today. That is my. This is love.
Van Halen, featuring the new lead singer, Crackhead Bob. Look for the tour this fall.
Daddy down, thump, thump. Daddy down, thump. Daddy down, thump. Daddy down, thump.
I was lucky enough to see Van Halen back in the day. I think the first time I saw Van Halen, they opened up for Black Sabbath, 1977 or 78. I can't remember. I also got to see Van Halen with Sammy Hagar, which I think sucked. I'm telling you right now, Crackhead Bob would have been the greatest Van Halen singer of all times. Mark my words on that one.
Listen to me. I'm not kidding about this. I'm going to put out a Crackhead Bob album.
Okay. Yeah,
All right?
okay.
Is your arm shaking?
Yeah, because now I'm more.
Now you're all nervous.
Yeah.
Why are you so nervous?
I don't
Because you
know.
smell success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe Crackhead Bob is a little nervous because he knows this is great and is a grand slam home run.
That's.
All right.
I wanted that.
All right, listen to me.
What is
Okay.
he saying?
All right, we found out when Bob sings, it's funny. And not only when Bob sings, we can't tell what song he's singing. Well, let me just say something. We are going to play a game next, and our audience can win valuable prizes with Crackhead Bob. We're going to have Crackhead Bob sing songs. He is
You know
prepared.
what I also want to know?
Yeah.
When he hears, does it get as jumbled?
I don't know.
What he said.
Does it sound normal to you when you sing, or do you know it sounds funny?
Yeah, it's.
That's it.
That's it, right?
Yeah. But that's okay.
All right.
You hear it just the way we do.
Yeah, okay. All right. But it sounds good. What?
Did you want to know what the prizes were?
What are they?
We have a Schwinn personal home gym, or you can go see Kiss at Madison Square Garden on Friday.
Would you like that, Crackhead?
What?
Kiss?
That's yeah.
All right.
Or we could send him to go see the Horde Festival or the Warp Tour.
I think the
can
Warp
see
Tour.
Him walking around a horse.
Well, the Warp Festival is at where the hell is this at?
Oh, I think you said the Warp Festival.
Yeah, it's the Warp Tour. It's at Action Park, so you can go.
Who's in that?
Civ, Fishbone, Rocket from the Crypt, and Dancehall Crashers.
I see. You don't want that?
Nah.
No.
Well, I want that, but no.
You don't
You
want it.
can't take it.
Right.
Yeah.
What would you?
Well, I gotta walk.
You want a home gym worth $1,000?
No.
Do you need a new set of tires for your car?
No.
He can't drive. Who's going to let him in a car?
Yeah.
He can't even talk. All right.
Ah, come on.
All right, we're going to play the Crackhead Bob game. We've never played this before. It's called Dame Dat Dune. All right, here we go. Now, Bob is going to sing a song. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I am.
You are, Dave. All right.
Say
Let's
when,
play.
Howard. You ready?
Go ahead. Anytime you're ready, Crackhead Bob. See, I know this song.
I know that song.
Yeah, that was easy.
I guess the game gets harder as you go along.
Okay.
Well, that was very nice. All right, now let's go to Dave on our phone. Dave, do you know what song that is?
I believe so.
What would you guess?
I would guess Brown Sugar.
That is Brown Sugar.
There, it's very good.
Well, then you win valuable prizes. And what are those prizes?
He's going to
Gary?
win a Schwinn personal home gym set.
We're going to try a second time?
Yeah.
All right.
Now we're going to give away tickets, and then they can play
Okay.
with a home gym if they get the first one.
All right, here's the Crackhead Bob game. Let's play. You ready, Crackhead Bob?
Okay.
All right, this is Phil on the line. Phil, you ready to play?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go.
The hell was that? It sounded like a train wreck.
Now we're playing a game. Now we got a game.
Howard, could he do that
That's a
again?
home run, man.
Could he do that again? It sounded like a car wreck.
All right, here we go. Here it is again, because that was a difficult one. All right, go ahead.
I've seen this episode probably 100 times. I still do not remember or know what that song is. That's what's so great about watching this episode over and over again. Every time you hear Crackhead Bob sing, you can't remember what songs he's singing because they're not recognizable.
Do you have a guess?
You got what it takes? You got what it takes, so baby, why can't...
Well, maybe you'll get help from our celebrity
Yeah, I need
player.
help.
Mary McCormick, the actress from Murder One. Maybe she has a guess. You can help.
Rodney.
You want to help?
Yeah, please.
Wait a second. What?
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what it is either?
She can't help either.
All right.
I don't even think he knows what it is, Howard.
I forgot that's Mary McCormick sitting in the studio while they're doing this game. That's the actress that played Howard Stern's wife in the Private Parts movie.
Do another one.
Ah, come on.
Huh. What do we do now in a case like
Well, then we have to go to another phone call.
I
Oh,
know.
let me tell you, that's not cool. Let me tell you, that wasn't even a real guess.
I'm going to come over and smack you in the head. You keep doing that. Let's go to Tina. Maybe she knows. Tina, you want to take a crack at Crackhead Bob?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Tina?
This is so funny.
I know it's funny, but I mean, it's
I'm sorry. That one's really hard.
Right.
Could I have a decade of a hint? Or?
Can we give a
Yeah,
hint?
sure. I'll give you the 70s.
It's the 70s.
I knew the brown sugar one. That was pretty easy.
Brown sugar was easy.
Oh,
I was a little nervous during brown sugar. Well, okay, I'll admit.
There was no reason to fear.
I'm really sorry. This is hard.
It is hard.
It's funny, but it's hard.
All right, thank you.
Can he sing it again?
Would you sing it one last time, please?
Please.
While Tina's on the phone. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Crackhead Bob. Sounds like a rabbi at.
He's getting so much better at it, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, you know what? You're improving with each take. I gotta tell you. Fred, do you have a guess?
I'm sorry.
I'm getting closer.
I thought I'd be able to.
Why don't you try and help Tina out, Fred? Give her a guess.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Could you tell us the artist?
It almost sounds familiar.
If I gave you the artist, I might give it away.
Well, I think we need some help here.
Okay.
There's no conclusion.
I'm sorry.
The artist is Rod Stewart.
Really?
Oh, I know it. I know it.
What is it?
Well, wait a minute. Don't do it anything
All right,
yet.
let me hear it one more time, then we'll see.
I know what it is now.
It still doesn't help me.
Rod Stewart.
Maggie May?
No.
It doesn't sound like me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And right.
Come on. Just let him sing it one more
Oh,
time. now that
Maggie,
we
I
know it.
couldn't have tried anymore. That's probably pretty second.
Well, he said no.
It'll be coming up in a second.
I got to beat your head into the wall.
It's obviously not the Tonight's the Night.
Well, you want to say
not
Tonight's the
Maggie
Night?
May. No, but I don't think it's Tonight's the Night, obviously.
All right. Well, obviously you're stumped. Why don't you
You've
admit
got to
it?
move along.
It's not Maggie May, I guess.
No.
Well, take a guess. Just say what you think it is.
Well, I'll take
Just say
one last
something.
call.
I'm sorry.
All right. She's a real wacko. All right. What's your guess?
I don't even hear it, Howard. I'm on
No
delay, I
kidding.
guess.
That's too bad. We got some system here. Go ahead, Crackhead Bob.
I love how primitive the show was back then. I don't know if you noticed or not, but they actually have a cassette player right in front of Crackhead Bob, and he's pushing the button. The music that he's listening to is coming from a little cassette player.
The day without the dust, I had everything the dead. Anything that died, yes.
Oh.
Holy cow.
Wow. And he looks so handsome when he sings it. You
One more
really
time?
look great.
One more time?
No, we can't
No,
do
that's
it.
it.
One
Take
more
a
time.
guess quickly, and then I got to find out what this is.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. Is there such a song? No. What is the name of the song, Gary? Give us the answer.
That is Maggie May by Rod
But
Stewart.
that's what I guessed.
But
Cow.
we were letting the audience.
We were letting the
I see,
audience
letting you
guess.
guess. Oh, I see. Hello? Yes?
Yeah, I'd like
All right, you want to play the game? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. One last time for Crackhead Bob. Sounds like Indians praying for rain, doesn't it?
Oh, boy.
That was fabulous.
That is fabulous.
That really was good.
That felt good.
Only dogs could hear the other end of that.
I don't know
Well-
what's funnier, listening or seeing him do it.
He's great. I'm signing you a record contract.
Okay.
You're going to be the first artist on my new label.
Okay.
Video.
That's that.
Definitely
You make-
video.
Definite video. Video release. You'll be on MTV. You're going to be famous.
Okay, yeah,
Right.
I like that.
Okay.
You would like to be famous.
Right.
I have no idea, but I'll take a guess. I'll just say Stairway to Heaven.
That's right.
Are you kidding?
No, are you crazy? Just give the guy the prize. I don't want to play anymore. I'm getting depressed.
Do you want me to tell you what it is, or do you want to just do it one more time?
And then let him sing it for us.
Yeah, I'm
'cause I
sorry.
wanna-
Yeah, that's not right. I got to move along.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for playing the game.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. This is one hell of a game. Is this Maddie?
Yeah, this is Maddie.
Maddie, what happened to you?
I got polyps.
You got polyps. All right. I don't want to get off the track, okay? I want to play the game.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
You ready, Bob?
Okay. Okay.
Lower the radio, Maddie.
Not this.
Yeah,
Is that the right song?
Does it matter?
I think my dog got the answer.
You put your dog on the phone.
He's got the answer.
All right, just listen carefully, all right? Stop doing jokes.
Is
that Maggie May? All right. I had no idea.
All right, now do this
Bob,
one.
Bob, that's
Keep
Maggie
going,
May.
keep going.
All right, do this one.
Maggie May.
Yeah, right.
Again.
That's the night day.
Yeah.
That's the night.
That's it.
That's the
Oh, for crying out loud. Sing it.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that the song Harry Belafonte sings?
Dale, right? I think that's Dale.
Yeah.
I agree.
Couldn't be farther from the
It's
truth.
not Dale?
Wow.
Well, Maddie.
Is that Jefferson Airplane?
No.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Maddie. Come on. No. Maddie, you didn't get it. It's not Dale. Okay, how about if I just pop the tape in and he could sing along with it live and you can all figure out what it is?
All right, why don't we do that?
Can I sing?
Yeah, you could sing. Oh, there you go.
Layla.
No, I see. Layla.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get that, Robin?
He didn't sing it that way the first time.
Right. Well, Crackhead Bob, I want to thank you for playing the Crackhead Bob game.
Okay.
All right, you
I
did a
think
great
we'll never
job.
play this game again.
Yeah, I don't know if I can take it. Thank you, Crackhead Bob. We love having you in here.
Now that Sammy Hagar's out of Van Halen and David Lee Roth is back on welfare and totally out of the question, is there anyone charismatic enough to be the new frontman for Van Halen? Well, make way for Crackhead Bob.
So, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it in your dad lag. So, you gotta do it now. You gotta do it in your dad night.
Van Halen, featuring new lead singer, Crackhead Bob.
Da-da bed, da-da bed, da-da bed. Dr. Peter.
Crackhead Bob and Van Halen.
I got up. And I was down. I got up. Knocking on down.
Jerry sings like he's got a mouthful of marbles, but he's certainly less annoying than Sammy Hagar and much more controllable than David Lee Roth.
Touching it alone, touching it with those. I'm saying, don't you go, don't, don't, saying.
Crackhead Bob may look like Curly from the Three Stooges and drag his foot like Bob Dole's dance instructor, but can he rock? Face it, since Eddie quit drinking, Van Halen has really been dull. But with Crackhead Bob as the new lead singer, the songs will never sound the same.
This is good it takes. That is my this love. This I need today. That tonight. This love.
Van Halen, featuring the new lead singer, Crackhead Bob. Look for the tour this fall.
Daddy down, thump, thump. Daddy down, thump. Daddy down, thump. Daddy down, thump.
Action. Run with the devil.
Oh, baby, I think so.
Now.
Do they need to not that? Do they need to not that? Don't they need a devil? Oh, yeah.
Ready?
I think so.
That's a wrap. Good job, Bob.
Well, There it is, everybody. I really loved that episode. It is a classic. And you could tell Crackhead Bob was loving every minute of making the Van Halen video. The Dame Dat Dune game wasn't as great as I think they thought it was going to be because it was super hard to figure out what Crackhead Bob was singing. Well, that's it, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that episode as much as I did. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button and come on back. I got some great videos lined up that I'm going to be posting real soon. So until then, everybody, take it easy and rest in peace, Crackhead Bob.